Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Draft League. We are in week 6, currently at a 3-2 loss ratio as you can see here. And we're up against Cinnamon Cyndaquils run by Russ. So, what does Russ have exactly? Russ has Meowscarada, Lycanroc Midday, Lugia, Zoroark, Lucario, Pikachu, Lycanroc Midnight, Umbreon, Glaceon, Eevee, and Ditto. So, a few things to note about this team. Lugia has access to multi-scale, so we're almost never going to be able to kill it in one turn. Well, in practice anyway. In theory, we should have something, but anyway. So Lugia is very scary. You could either hit us with a very strong psychic attack or set up Tailwind for them. Meowscarada is going to be very tricky to deal with because I'm pretty sure Meowscarada gets Fake Out. I'm 90% sure. Oh no, I'm wrong. Okay, it doesn't get Fake Out. Never mind. We're not that worried. But it still can hit hard with its signature move, which always crits. Lycanroc Midday can be scary because it has Cell Rock, and it's just a very strong Rock type. Zoroark is probably going to be another big problem for us. Well, not big problem, but because it's able to use Illusion to disguise itself as a Pokemon, I have to be really careful on the moves I go for, because I could end up hitting Zoroark instead of whatever it's disguised as. Lucario is not too big of an issue for our team. It's Rock Steel, Fighting Steel. We have Arcanine, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Pikachu has access to the Light Ball, I believe, so its stats do get boosted by the Light Ball, so Pikachu might be a problem. Considering that we have 3 water types on our team, it'll probably be very likely that they do bring it. But I'm not 100% expecting it. Then I have Lycanroc Midnight, which isn't as good as Lycanroc Midday, so I don't typically expect it to come since we do have 3 water types and a grass type. Umbreon is probably going to come, and it's not a hard Pokemon for us to deal with. It's just a very bulky Pokemon, so it's going to be very annoying. Then Glaceon I'm not worried about. Ditto could be a problem, but I don't think they've brought Ditto at all this season, so they might not bring it, they might, who knows. But I'm expecting their team's going to be Meowscarada, Lugia, Lycanroc Mid, Zoroark, Lucario, and Umbreon. That's what I'm thinking their team's going to be. But anyways, what are we doing for this? Let's find out. So first off, we have Hisuian Electrode with Choice Specs, Thunder, Thunderbolt, Leaf Storm, and Chloroblast with max special attack and max speed. We don't really need the max speed, so I could go into bulk a bit. What is max speed, Meowscarada? So at level 50, it should be at max 192. So we could drop that down to 70. We could drop that down to 180 and put the rest in HP and defense. So yeah, we could do that. So we'll just be slightly faster than max speed Meowscarada. Oops, wrong thing. And with a little bit of HP and investment. Next up is Kyogre with Choice Scarf, Terra type Electric, Water Spout, Ice Beam, Origin Pulse, and Thunder. I did not EV this thing. Whoops. There. That should be good. So, the idea with Choice Scarf is we'll be able to get off a Water Spout, hit both Pokemon on the enemy field before they get to move, and if we do, if they do lead Lugia, with Electrode out on the field next to Kyogre, Thunder will always be 100% accurate, so I can take out the multi-scale with Electrode and then finish it off with a Water Spout with Kyogre. Next up, we have Hisuian Arcanine with a kind of weird EV spread. I was kind of going for just, spread out, bulk it a bit. with Terra Dragon, Citrus Berry, Intimidate, Flare Blitz, Snarl, Protect, and Will-O-Wisp. The idea here is that Terra Dragon makes us resist pretty much everything on their on their side except for Glaceon, which won't be an issue for Hisuian Arcanine because it's a fire type. Will-O-Wisp will allow us to cripple Lycanroc or whatever we need to cripple with it. Mainly Lycanroc, because if in the case of not having Kyogre out or Basculegion out, or Hisuian Arcanine, we do need some way of taking rid of the Lycanrocs because they are pretty offensively focused. Next up we have Basculegion with Terra Grass, Life Orb, Swift Swim, Liquidation, Last Respects, Wave Crash, and Aqua Jet with max attack and max speed. So, this is going to be another option to lead with Kyogre just to do massive damage. That's really all Basculegion is good for. Not it's good for, but it's what it's mainly good at. So, Life Orb plus Wave Crash is going to do a lot of damage, especially in the rain. Next up, we have Skiploom with Eviolite and Infiltrator, with max HP and then a mix in special defense and defense, with Tailwind, Rage Powder, Pollen Puff, and Helping Hand. Helping Hand is to help us maybe like get the KO that we need if we are slightly out of range of an attack. Pollen Puff to maybe potentially do some damage or heal if it's a last-ditch effort. Rage Powder to get the tension off of its partner, and Tailwind to, of course, set up Tailwind. And lastly, we have Florges with Leftovers, Moonblast, Wish, Protect, Calm Mind with max HP, max defense. So, this is just going to be a very bulky Florges who will heal itself up with Wish or Wish Pass someone else and set up with Calm Mind to hopefully get those Moonblasts off. But anyways, that is the team. I will see you all when we get into the match. Peace. Hello everyone. We are here for the matches. So let's see. No Pikachu, no Lycanroc, Midnight. I think the only thing that we weren't expecting was Glaceon instead of Zoroark. But I think I want to lead off with Electrode and Kyogre. And have Arcanine and Basculegion in the back. I'm going to start a timer. So we're going to Thunder, and we are going to Terra Electric Water Spout. Terra Electric so we will resist Flower Trick. And that's Lugia taken care of. That crit still did a lot of damage. Oh, because we're not resisting grass, we're just no longer weak to it. It's not going to do much damage to Lucario, but something, and we'll get the kill with Thunder. Umbreon finally comes out. Get the kill with Water Spout. Thunder does a little under half. Foul Play to get rid of Kyogre, which is fine. You can now bring in Basculegion. And that should be game. Helping Hand to nothing, unfortunately. So that's probably a full support one besides Foul Play. I see little reason to try something different. So we're going to need the same stuff and have the same Pokemon in the back. Do I dare Water Spout? Yeah, I could do the same thing again. I don't really need Terra. Just second verse, same as the first. Knock off into Electrode. That's fine. Electrode lives at 2 HP. That's the HP investment we put into it to keep us just barely outspeeding Lycanroc. Because of that, we live. Now that Lycanroc's gonna live on Sash. And Kyogre will now pick up those 2 KOs. Last is Lucario, but we can just kill that with Flare Blitz. If Water Spout doesn't kill it. It does. Wow, okay. Whew. Well, I thank you all for watching. This was a little bit of a quick one. Water Spout is just really, really strong with Scarf. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.